ladies, so here we are, week 5, number 2. So I want to encourage you to make sure you get your video in this week. I believe all of you are still in the running for your gift, for the gift card, and this is the last week of the month. So looking at number 5, I wanted to teach you some theory, which we're already doing some with the 1, 4, 5 chord, but this, if you look at the beginning, measures 1 through 16. That's kind of the first section, right? So then we call that the A section because it's first. Measure 17, it starts to look different. So look at all those C sharps and G sharps and double sharps. So we would call that a B section because it's different. And then if you look at measure 25, now it is exactly like the beginning. So that's an A section. So you have A, B, A. So today will be your last video because the next part is exactly like the first part. It's an easy week for you guys. Actually, 8th and 9th graders is way harder this week. So anyway, that is called ternary, T-E-R-N-A-R-Y, when you have A, B, A format. This is another way to help you with your practicing. This happens a lot, I know you know, in your pieces, where all of a sudden it repeats the beginning again. So that helps you with practicing to break down how much you need to practice in a day. So we already learned the A section, 1 to 16. We're going to start in 17. In 17, we are still in the key this piece is written in, but they transpose into a new key for just a little bit by using accidentals. How do I know that? Starting in measure 17, like I said, it's all these C sharps. So you have F sharp and C sharp. And what key signature has F sharp and C sharp? D major. I think we've transitioned into D major here for a little bit. So in measure 17, how do I know that? Starts on a D major chord, which would be your 1 chord. Then the next measure, you have a G major chord. That would be your D, E, F, G. 4 chord, right? 1, 4, and 5 are most common. Guess what you have in measure 20 when they throw that C sharp in there? It's an A major chord, D, E, F, G, A. So you have 1, 4, 5. That's how I know we have switched in the key of D major. Starting in 21, you have that E major arpeggio. It's working you back into your original key. But for those 4 bars, you are in the key of D major. So that might help you to think of that. Another thing is I want you to think of 2-bar phrases, and I want you to breathe after the first note of each of the next phrase. So here's what I mean. Here's starting in 17, this is your first phrase. And I have to take more breaths than what's written, but... Then breathe there. So see how I keep breathing after the first note? So you'll breathe after the G sharp in 23. And then we kind of need it. It's a weird little section there. But then you come back to your melody in measure 25. So to make that feel like, okay, we've returned, I put a little bit of a retard in measure 24. These are romantic studies. In romantic era, it was much more push and pull, feel the music. So that's what I would do there. So if I start in measure 23, this is how I do it. Then you're back to your original. And then after that, you should be able to run the whole thing. This should be an easy one for you this week. So hopefully you all will come back with a great video. See you at your next lesson. Bye.